every single guitar player, singer, performer, no matter what, they need the first person to performing it. And they all, everybody, you don't, like you said about, you don't jump from your basement to Pine Knot.
No, and you got to go through it.
You jump from your basement to the very first time you're in a coffee shop, around a corner, or whatever you decide to do. Or even just
playing the campfire in front of the family.
Yep,
and all
in front of the family,
so,
then your friends,
yep.
then you move up, and you have
stones.
to have that. You have to have all those places, and they have to be available. And we want to be one of those places.
Joe, you have been hosting open mic here at Park Bar for how long now?
3 months.
3 months? I will tell you this. I just interviewed the owner, and he has unbelievably good things to say about you. He absolutely loves what you're doing down there.
Job security.
Yeah, well,
that's good.
It is. I mean, it's no joke either because guys like me that come in and want to play, and the first time I met you, you were incredibly accommodating, incredibly supportive, and sometimes with open micers, it's scary going into a new place to play because you don't know what it's going to be like. And a host is like the first line of defense, or however you want to say it, the first representative that you run into. The sign-up guy. And you had is that something you try to do for all the new guys, or is that something that just your personality, or what do you got going on?
Well, that's kind of you to say. Thank you. Yeah, I think so. That's sort of as a host,
right.
I think it's my job to welcome people, and I'm trying to build it. So I figure the more,
the more comfortable people are.
Welcome people, and it's also a tough room to play. This particular open mic is a difficult room to play because of the acoustics, and it's a mixed crowd of people who are there. So I try to let performers know what's going on. So to let them know before they play what they're facing, you just sort of have to be friendly.
This is an ode to the party store. From the dirty men. Glory's gone, but I'm still smitten. Let's see, let's chrome. Everybody wanna roam. They're losing their jobs, losing their homes under the bridge, under the thumb. February, we'll all be numb, strapping on skates. Next year we'll do whatever it takes to make ends meet, to buy some heat, beg, borrow, and cheat so my kids can eat. Car sales lagging, economy dragging, the governor bragging, a lottery revenue out on the avenue, robbing the poor, feeding the rich, while the public school stuck down in a ditch. And I ain't never seen a governor bitch in my neck of the woods, buying his goods and a daily folk at the party store. Hey, beer, wine, liquor, lotto, underneath that neon glow now. Beer, wine, liquor, lotto, cash my check on a cool 4. Oh, I said beer, wine, liquor, lotto. Everybody, Detroit, know where to go for beer, wine, liquor, lotto. Whatever you want, whatever you need, quench your thirst and stop your bleeding. Where city folks get their feeding, where suburbanites get their reading. A dirty magazine, shit, newspapers. Last year, a couple of my neighbors got caught in the caper down in Ohio. Xenophobia, cuffed on the knees, cause they love on knees, buying up cell phones for IEDs, please. That wasn't a story, they were just stocking up on some inventory. Tuition, with those phones for, they were gonna sell them at the party store. Hey, beer, wine, liquor, lotto, underneath that neon glow now. Beer, wine, liquor, lotto, cash my check on a cool 4. Oh, I said beer, wine, liquor, lotto. Everybody, Detroit, know where to go for beer, wine, liquor, lotto.
I came from a place where there was a lot of music played at home and music played in a, a church kind of community, but I never went out to the bar scene until I was almost 30 years old.
Okay.
So I was in my late 20s when I went to my first open mic.
Okay.
And,
do you remember how you felt that night?
Oh, yeah.
Where was it?
It was at Zato's Cafe.
Zato's in Ferndale.
Party store is better than yours. Been riverbanks to Great Lake shows, bars on the doors. I take my kids to when they're done with the chores, just to watch them smile in the candy eye. Whole wall of sugar, keep picking the book, papers from my grass, bulletproof glass, fake English deeds, unknown CD. Buy a local rapper, can't afford my crap, but where did Jesus send? All the money spent on a $2 scratch. The real smokes and a pack of matches, an old lady's coat full of patches, a punk kid whose dirty hand snatches, a candy bar can't afford to buy, and you need none. I wonder why this past is never a bore. So I call it the party store. Hey, beer, wine, liquor, lotto. Underneath that neon glow now, beer, wine, liquor, lotto. Cash my check, gonna go for, oh, I said, beer, wine, liquor, lotto. Everybody, Detroit, know where to go. For beer, wine, liquor, lotto. Beer, wine, liquor, lotto.
And this building was purchased with the primary goal of putting in a theater. Yeah, so in 2004, I made the purchase.
Okay.
And I started the restoration. There's not a sign on this building all the way from that day. By the time I could afford a sign,
They don't want it.
the people that were coming here were like, "No, dude, don't get a sign."
Right. Yeah. It's kind of like a hidden secret then.
It's kind of like the venue is open to a lot of different things. We do music. We'll do plays.
Right? Didn't I hear you had Bush here recently, and you had Imagine Dragons?
Yep,
Those
Imagine
are
Dragons.
big name bands
Well, I
in this
think
place.
even bigger than that. I mean, we had Rodriguez here, and we've had some good hosts. I have to say, without not giving credit to that, but Joe is by far the best host we've ever had.
He's great.
Joe, I mean.
Yeah, I got lucky. My first night I went, they drew my name, and I got up there and played after a guy who was a touring musician who happened to be in town and decided to play the open mic. So he gets up there, he's a total pro.
Yeah.
Playing all these single note fills, riffs on his
Right.
acoustic guitar, and I had to follow him, and I was real.
You're a strummer at the time.
Yeah,
probably.
I was just real choppy and full of energy, and my guitar
That's-
went out of tune, and I wasn't sure about it. Everything like went wrong that could go wrong, but
Oh, that's
somehow it
great.
was wonderful. Yeah, it was. Tonight I'm gonna play some city songs.
Okay.
So I'll play.
This song's about Detroit then? Is that
Yeah,
what you mean? Okay.
yeah. It's a very inspiring place here in Detroit, and I end up writing about it a lot. So probably play a song called Detroit City, creatively titled Enough.
Sun creeps up over the lake. My city starts its slow wake with a hum, rattle, and shake. I watch you fasten to a flight tank in a prairie on the near east side. And there's a man with pain he can't hide 'cause his toes frozen and died. He was sleeping outside nights in the lane in his wheelchair. Folks in cars don't even stare, they just fly by without a care. So many like him live around here, pushing up on a daily struggle. 'Cause our problems ain't so subtle since Cowboys done busted its bubble. Left us all with a whole lot of trouble in a schoolyard full of laughing kids. In a hood that has hit the skids and a beat and a groove and a grind. So gritty. There's a nod and a smile for folks who know hard times come and go, so we plant seeds that grow. So pretty. Detroit City. Detroit City. Young girls in fly jeans walk through apocalyptic scenes, charred wood of broken dreams. 'Cause my city ain't got no means to raise all the residue. And that's why I praise a few. Somehow know what to do. Keep pushing pushing and fighting through those sad things that'll knock us down now. Old stories that keep coming round by things lost that can't be found. And know there's more to my hometown like sweet water, a chicken wing, dance, drag queens, a ghetto king. Sun rays on the river waters and the smiles of my two angel daughters and a schoolyard full of laughing kids and a hood that has it, the kids and a beat and a groove and a grind. So gritty. There's a nod and a smile for folks who know hard times come and go, so we plant seeds that grow. So pretty. Detroit City. Detroit City. Stop down 5, 6, 7 miles till we will grandma stay. Detroit City. Detroit City, yeah, 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 yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Acoustic Wednesday at the Park Bar. Our next performer, homeboy Dave. Give it up for him.
I'm doing original. The village sleeps, though children don't. The village sleeps in silence. A child runs away and hides from monsters and their violence. The skinny girl, the holy one, the lady steeped in shadows. The skinny girl, the holy one, is lurking in the meadow. Oh, and she will give you money and coffers lined with gold. A pound of flesh will buy you exactly what you sold. Old Saint Death will come on down in robes woven from light. She's built of bones and empty prayers. That lady in white. The blood runs quick, though children don't. The blood runs quick in currents. The people built an altar here like good and loyal servants. Ground is hard, the ground is cold, the dirt is all that's waiting. The ground is hard, the ground is cold, but so accommodating. Oh, and she will give you safety and homes with hearts ablazing. But in return, she will take the fire from 100 outlets waiting. Old Saint Death will come on down in robes woven from light. She's built of bones and empty prayers. That lady in white. A shallow grave beneath a house where bones too young lay sleeping will never be enough to stop this harvest that you're reaping. Old Saint Death will come on down in robes woven from light. She'll give you nothing. What can she give you? She'll give you nothing. What can she give you?
Okay.
And then a
That's
song
cool.
called One More, which is about murder in the city of Detroit. You know, every big city's got a lot of murders, but Detroit, we have some unique problems with our murder stories in the city, and it's one that I can't get my head around. A lot of guys solve their conflicts by pulling the trigger, and I haven't been able to understand that. So I wrote about it.
That sounds
And
heavy, man.
it's a song called One More.
Another Detroit morning, another street stained red, trouble on the east side. So the newspaper said, another somebody got dead. Dope fiends dead or a teenager's rage. Maybe a bit of thong just released from his prison cage. Always the same sad front page. One more lead round, one more daddy down, one more mama's baby in the ground, one more crying sound, one more orphan found, just one more killing my hometown, my hometown. Now it's true, I'm sort of a stranger here. When I walk these streets, I have to be so aware, surrounded by sadness and despair. I know what it's like, swinging from the end of a rope, but I wonder how widows grieving mothers go when they're left with no hope. One more lead round, one more daddy down, one more mama's baby in the ground, one more crying sound, one more orphan found, just one more killing my hometown, my hometown. To the past and you'll see things have been worse. We'll try telling that to the family following the hearse. This city is bitten by death's curse. One more lead round, one more daddy down, one more mama's baby in the ground, one more crying sound, one more orphan found, just one more killing my hometown, my hometown, my hometown.
I love to hear it.
Yeah,
Love to hear it.
thanks.
This is one of the best hosts I've had at a lot of the open mics I've gone to. If you get a chance, you're definitely going to want to come check out the Park Bar, and Joe Smith's going to be here. Jeremy Smith, Joe Smith, whatever you want to call him. I'm sure he'll respond to either one. But Thanks.
My brother calls me Tyrone.
He calls you Tyrone?
Yeah, Tyrone Smith.
Joe,
yeah.
thank you very much, man. Outstanding.
All right.
I can't wait to hear the music.
Hey, nice. Thanks, Scott. This is really cool.
These buildings are all tombstones and this city is a grave. But even on the best of days, I don't think can be saved unless we open up our pocketbooks and spend our sins away. These buildings are all tombstones and this city is a grave. These cities mark the miles across this boneyard of a nation. The only healthy people are the wealthy corporations who can always cure what ails you if you just stay in formation. These cities mark the miles across this boneyard of a nation. These people are all zombies and this planet is a corpse. Gravity that steers it is the only guiding force. And the sun we hurtle past are love to burn without remorse. All these people who are zombies on this planet, that's a corpse. My heart is just a muscle in this body that is dirt. And if it were to stop right now, no one would really hurt. But the people who provide the drugs that make it spout and spurt. My heart is just a muscle in this body that is dirt. You are just a body with a heart that will stop too. Even if you pay the money, even if someone loves you, you'll be just another marker once you fade away from you. Oh, you are just a body with a heart that will stop too.